Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Coinsmith. I hope you're all doing well this morning. I wanted to put this video together to offer some words of encouragement in the for the market now in the downturn. It's difficult times to look on your portfolio and see these massive swings downward. We all like the upward swings, but I thought I'd look at something that was pretty interesting. I found an article doing some research about quotes from the internet in the internet craze in the 1990s. I think you'll find this article really interesting. First, I want to say that I am not a financial advisor, so please do not take anything from this presentation to be as financial advice, but only use it for entertainment and educational purposes only. Okay, so this article I happened to find, it's 11 hilariously wrong predictions about the internet. It's pretty good. It's was written in 2013 by Kyle Russell. And he goes on to say, predicting trends in the tech industry is a tricky task. For instance, most forward thinkers could see the post-PC movement coming in some capacity. But if you ask an analyst in the late 1990s or early 2000s which company would likely lead the movement, there was no reason to believe that it wouldn't be Microsoft. Things can radically change in a very short amount of time. Still, there are a few things that shouldn't have been easy to see. Of course, people prefer the convenient shopping for things from home or everywhere else to going to the mall. Of course, people like carrying all of their books on one device. Yet, some very smart people still manage to get things that we see as totally obvious, completely wrong. And here are some of the quotes. It's pretty interesting. Robert Metcalf, the inventor of the internet, wrote an article for InfoWorld in December 1995 in which he predicted, I predict the internet will go spectacularly supernova and in 1996 catastrophically collapse. Okay, here's another one. Andrew Keen, one of the most prominent commentators on the internet culture during Web 2.0 movement, thought that the economic crisis of 2008 would have a huge impact on how we use the internet. He thought that Knoll, Google's Wikipedia competitor, would end up on top. Google shut down Knoll back in April 2012. He predicted that the Atlantic would overcome the Huffington Post, which is now the 15th largest site in the U.S. according to Quantcast. The Atlantic is 234th. Despite Google's dominance of the internet of search, Keen thought people would come to prefer Malaho, the human search engine, to Google because its results are more curated. He also believed that Hulu would overcome YouTube because he thought people appreciated professional content over the level playing field of Google's video platform. Raymond Kurzweil, director of engineering at Google and noted futurist, made a number of predictions about what technology would be like in 2009, the age of spiritual machines, in his book from 1999. He thought that the majority of text created would be made with speech recognition software, while sending quick texts or making quick searches with Siri is relatively common. Most of us still primarily rely on a keyboard of some kind. He also thought that phones would already be auto-translating conversations for us. While Google Translate can be impressively effective, we're still a number of years away from being able to pick up the phone and have a seamless conversation with someone who speaks another language. And here's another. In the now famous Newsweek op-ed in 1995, an astronomer, Clifford Stoll, made a number of predictions that couldn't that wouldn't be more wrong. Like, the truth is there. No online database will replace your daily newspaper. No CD-ROM can take the place of the competent teacher, and no computer network will change the way government works. Boy, this helps fuel our passion for cryptocurrency and what we believe the revolution in crypto and blockchain is happening. We need to stay our course, do our research, find these projects that are leading us in this direction. And another director at MIT Media Lab predicted that we will soon buy books and newspapers straight over the internet. Sure, he said. And then we promise instant catalog shopping, just point and click for great deals. We'll order airline tickets over the internet and make restaurant reservations and negotiate sales contracts. Stores will become obsolete. And so, come my local malls does more business in an afternoon than the entire internet handles in a month. Boy. Oh well. These guys made some ridiculous claims, but not many can top Google's chairman. And they're telling me to click to see what that is. So I guess we should click to see what it is, huh? I hope it's not one of those click bait. Eric Schmidt is the former CEO of Google and currently serves as its chairman. This was as 2013. Over the years, though, he became known for saying some pretty controversial, provocative, or bizarre things. And yet, despite the fact that he says lots of strange things, he's one of the most vocal senior executives at Google. We rounded up a few samples of his weird quotes. On privacy, if you have something that you don't want anyone to know, maybe you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. That's a good one. On Google's famous one, don't be evil rule. When I showed up, I thought this was the stupidest rule ever because there's no book about evil except maybe you know, and I'm not going to say what it is. It starts with a B or something. I don't believe that. We don't believe that. On competition, our business strategy is not to compete. Jeez. On what Google can do. One day, we had a conversation where we figured we could just try and predict the stock market, and then we decided it was illegal, so we stopped doing that. And one more. These are just too bizarre. On Google's staggering collection of personal info, would you prefer someone else? If there is a government that you would prefer to be in charge of this, and he's talking about Google being in charge of personal data. So, I guess with anything, with any new technology, there are the naysayers. If we all had crystal balls, we would be looking down the road, and we would all be, or the Back to the Future, where they go back and they get the sports book and they're able to predict the games into the future. It wouldn't be that much fun, would it? I don't think it would. And when we're investing in this, we talk about let's invest money that's for the layperson like myself, that's really, if it's at risk, it's not going to significantly change my life. But the risk reward that I'm looking at could ultimately seriously improve my life. And that's what I'm banking on, and that's what I'm hoping will happen. I feel it finally, this is something finally that I could wrap my arms around and say, let's go for it. Let's go all in. And that's why I decided to put up a YouTube channel, maybe to help those who are thinking about getting into this market, helping those who are already in, navigate through some of the currencies that are out there, helping people set up accounts on exchanges. Things are evolving so rapidly, like DEXs. A DEX which is a decentralized exchange versus a centralized exchange. What are the differences with those, and so on and so forth. It's only going to get more voluminous. I love that word. In the future, where technology and buzzwords and things we can do are just going to multiply and quadruple and just geometrically go up higher and higher. So let's have some fun. Don't be so hung up on opening up your portfolio on your phone every single day, every single minute. If you're a hodler, put it away. These trends will change. Cycles change, go up, they go down, they go sideways. But you're in at the right time, because mass adoption and the percentage of people getting in after you is going to drive this market with the big boys. Money coming in. So with that, have a wonderful weekend. Look for some more content from me. It's a rainy day today, so I'll be inside, won't be outside doing my construction work. And I'd like to thank everyone. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please please subscribe, or at least give me the views that I would need to continue going on with this. I'm finding it a lot of fun and useful for me too, to keep up with the information. So thank you all. God bless you all. God bless the United States. Thank you.